Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Mary Jane's in the building. Peep Squad is in the building. Guys, make sure you check out my new channel. It's called Mary Jane. The link to it will be left down below in the description box. So check it out because I got some videos that I uploaded that I can't upload on this channel, so check it out. So let's get into it. Let's talk about this. We're going all the way to the top, my peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad. Let's do this. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York Season 9, Episode 11. I guess this is not the episode that Joe was talking about. It's the next episode because he said he's supposed to be turning up. That's what he said on live when I asked him the question, because I was like, you are very professional on this show. He was like, that's all going to change in the next 2 episodes. So I guess it's the next one. The next 2 after the 2 that we just went by or whatever. So it is what it is. Kimbella, she's going in. She's going hard. She's feeling a certain type of way. Like, she still got this, her man's about to go down for a couple of years and she's about to get married, and she's still focusing on the situation with Yandy. Now Kimbella wants to sit down at the table with Yandy, have a conversation with her, because why can't we talk as an adult? Because you just said that she does everything for clout, and you think, the situation with her daughter, Infinity, is all for clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? So, and she's not genuine. So you just said this 2 episodes ago, and now she is just getting back to her, so she feels a certain type of way. So stop saying shit behind people back and say it to their mother in front of their face. Say it to them, sock it to them, say it to her, We have that situation. We got Mano, he's still debating whether he's going to put Maggie or he's going to put Alexis Guy on, his song, My Bitch Is Better Than Yours, or whatever. It makes sense for him to put his girl on because she's bad and she looks good and she can sing. You can write her some lyrics and get her career popping, help her out, do something, like, come on. And so when Mano said he is a male thought, I was like, Mano, And Joel's is ready to tie it down. He's ready to get married. Papoose is trying to force all the guys on the show to get married and make an honest woman out of these women. If they can have your baby, they done filled a big commitment, then you can put a ring on their finger and basically consummate your relationship. To death do us part through sickness and health, because you got the kids and shit. And so I really do love what Papoose and Remy Ma stands for, what they're doing. And Papoose promoting his sneakers, Remy promoting her clothes. A lot of people saying something about Remy clothes, that they look like this, they look like that, but at least she's doing something. You got Prada, Gucci, and Katy Perry, they're designers, and they're coming out with racist and blackface type of attire. The pocketbook with Prada, the sweater with Gucci and Prada, and the jacket. And then you got Katy Perry, her shoes with blackface on it. So support black businesses, support black people that are out here, trying to make a brand and fashion and put their names out here in the streets, because it's hard for black people to get into the fashion world because we've been shut out, just like we've been shut out of the weave, industry. They don't want us in that weave industry. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I think that is cool. And then we got Sin and Joe. They're doing good, so that's cool. But only thing I didn't get was why Remy had her baby shower, represent the 1950s. In the 1950s, black people were still desegregated. Desegregation was going on. And, they didn't also, we were still drinking from different water fountains, separation, sitting at the back of the bus. You couldn't go, you had to go in the back of the restaurants. So the back of the restaurant to get served. So I don't know why her theme of the 1950 was, for her baby shower. I wasn't feeling it. It is what it is. But we did see, what's her name? Juju with, Gucci on. But right now, this is before the, protest not to wear Gucci. Anybody wearing Gucci, Prada, Katy Perry, canceled. Straight up and down. So anyways, in my opinion, just what I'm doing over here. So let's get into the episode. We got Kimbella. She's, got a fake fur on, or fur that she's not going to purchase in the store, and she has this big ass rock on where it's swinging off her fingers. Sin had to point that out, so we know the ring ain't real. He didn't even size it to get it to fit or nothing, to get another band to go with it or whatever. So I don't think Joel's is about to get locked down. He's not gonna be buying her a fur coat and a ring when they gotta pay the mortgage, the property tax, put money on his book, pay for the kids' school, daycare, and medical insurance and shit like like that. You know, the cars, transportation, there's a lot going down, so it don't make no sense for him to be spending that much cash. But I guess it's important because Kim Bella been by his side for 8 years and he ain't made an honest woman out of her yet, even though he popped all them babies in her, and then on top of that he cheated on her and then had a bad explicit drug habit. So, you know, I guess she should just do her fur coat and her, you know, ring. So go ahead, girlfriend, do your thing. And now we have Sin. She's letting us know that her and Joe are doing good since their counseling section, and everything is well, and they're having a good time. They're having more sex, and everything feels different. It feels like when they first started dating. And then we have Juju. She's going to be doing some hosting. She's going to be doing an event, and she's inviting everybody to Costa Rica that she wants to invite. And so, but people invite other people on a trip. So you have, you know, Joe has showed up, Mano has showed up, and Safari has showed up. I was like, damn, Safari killed his deal with the dildo company. I was like, damn, Safari, I thought you was gonna go through with the deal, but I guess not. So we have that situation going on. Sin is, you can definitely tell that Sin is happy and shit like that, so that's cool. And then we have so then moving on from that, we have Maggie. You know, Maggie, she meets up with Alexis Guy. Basically, she's telling Alexis Guy her story, you know, and Alexis Guy, they're talking about the situation with the, you know, music and, you know, Treyway shooting and things like that. And basically, Maggie was saying, I just recorded a song. You know, it seems like Mano don't want me to do music, but Mano has a good idea by getting you into a business plan. And now you can do music. It works out perfectly. And, so she was like, I recorded this song with Hollywood play and everything, and then we did the song together. The next day he got shot. Then Alexis Guy cut her off again, was like, you know, oh, I'm done with Treyway. You know, Treyway, they all got locked up, you know, the shooting. So scared, I'm here on my own. It's like every time Alexis Guy meets up with Maggie, she takes the floor to make sure Maggie don't get a word in, and Maggie just let it fly. But let me tell you one thing, Alexis Guy and Maggie, straight up and down, their wigs and their hairdos be on point. They be rocking a good weave. Straight up, Yandy's been doing good this season too as well. But Maggie, straight off the jump on this show, she's been straight with her hairstyles. Oh well, she's a hairstylist, right? And she owns hair products and, you know, a hair store and everything. Her hair is lit. Now you need to go around to all the franchises and do their hair. It's like Maggie's just like Nikki from, you know, Black Ink Crew Chicago. Just beautiful women. I mean, just without the makeup and the hair, you could tell that they're still mad beautiful. So we have that situation. I was just like, So, you know, Joe and Sin are basically doing their thing. And, you know, Joe was like, I can't believe I'm going to a baby shower, but it's Remy. And it's so nice to see Joe and Remy work together too as well. And Joe bringing her to the State of the Culture, having her as a host too as well. That's cool. That's, you know, Joe is sharing the wealth and sharing the love to people. Straight up and down he is. So that's cool. And then we get to see Joe's son, that's 17 years old, Trey. Trey did have a diss song at Joe, whatever. Joe laughed about it on his podcast. They even listened to it and played it. It was funny. And his son seemed so well mannered, so well behaved. He seemed like he went to private school and the whole nine. But he likes Sin. He enjoys Sin. Him and Sin are good. And he thought that Joe was going to marry Sin because Joe's basically asking his son permission to marry Sin and keeping him in on the loop because Joe wasn't a part of, you know, his son's life, you know, the early stages of his life, you know, the very most important stages. But it doesn't matter when you come, but as long as you come before the person's not here anymore or you're not here anymore. So that's cool. And, you know, their relationship seems really genuine. And Joe, it's weird to see Joe has a son that's 17 years old, and you know it must be cool now to have Joe as his father, but to Joe back then probably wouldn't have been a good thing too as well. But whoever Trey mother is, she did a good job raising him because he's well mannered, very respectful. You know, he seems like a very good kid. And he can rap too as well. So he picked up his father's, you know, capabilities too. So that's cool. It's all good. And you got, you know, Alexis Guy talking about this Treyway shit. Treyway's over. So that is some shit if, you know, Alexis Guy actually moved out here to be closer to Treyway and they all get locked up and they're doing fair time. She was like, I don't even think they're going to get out. But she did cut off Maggie. Like, whoa. So we have that situation. And so basically, she's tired of Solo Lucci and his bullshit talking about he's the baby daddy, but he's the only one claiming a baby. Fetty ain't claiming a baby. And so, she wants to deal with Solo Lucci too as well. Solo Lucci, he's cool and he has a good personality for the show, but I seen him do an interview with some girls. What was her name? The girl that is out here just like wilding. She's a super Groupon type of chick that is out here with the setting up rappers and stuff like that. So anyways, she was chilling with Solo Lucci. Solo Lucci had like 8 or 9 girls in the house, and he was acting like he was punking him and cussing him out and almost acting like he was pimping. So I don't know what's going on with Solo Lucci's situation. It seemed like to me that he might be pimping allegedly, but he don't get money in return. He gets favors in return, something. But it seemed really awkward. He cleaned it up when DJ Ack was asking him, also, would you pimping? He was like, nah, but that's my first love, but nah, I don't do that. I don't want people to get it twisted. I'm a pimp. So maybe he's not, but he's fun. He's a funny character. And this storyline where Alexis Guy helps Alexis Guy's storyline, because her storyline was supposed to be with Treyway, probably Shotty, Takashi, and they're gone, and Fetty Wap is somewhere. He's MIA. And so now you have Solo Lucci. He comes through. He want to be the baby daddy. He wants to help Alexis Guy with a storyline. He wants to be seen on both franchises, the one that's in Hollywood, the one that's in New York. He's trying to be seen, baby. He's trying to get it, baby, but he did get it back from a company, from a record label or whatever. So we'll see how that situation goes down. So Fetty Wap ends up meeting up with Alexis Guy, and it goes terribly wrong. So basically, he was like, when Fetty Wap said, you don't know how many times my penis been in you. I don't know when we had sex. You don't even know when you got pregnant. Like, yeah, you're talking about the time. We don't know the day. It could be mine. It's a possibility. So, don't miss me with that bullshit. And she was like, I know. He was like, and she was like, did you have sex with me in July? He was like, I don't know how many times I had sex with you. I know my penis been in you 1,000 times. I was just like, no, he did not say my penis been in you like 1,000 times. And he was like, I'm the only one claiming the daughter, and I think 50%, I think 50-50 that she could be mine, 50-50 that she's not mine. Let's do the test or whatever. Alexis Guy was like, yo, listen, when it comes proving that you ain't the daddy, you ain't the pappy, I want an apology, because you've been dragging me up and down social media. And he was like, I ain't apologizing for shit. I was like, no, you did not go there, Solo Lucci. But you know what? If you have sex with Solo Lucci, he's gonna tell the world, because he definitely told on Nikki Baby about their sex capades. He definitely does talk. He will tell your business if he get in that cootie cat, because he's been known snitching on camera. But it might not be true. It might be fake. So we have that situation. So I was just like, damn. And so he was like, I'm not apologizing. You got me. He was like, you gotta be kidding. Like, yo, Solo Lucci, why you go there? He was like, you gotta be kidding. He was like, come on. Apologizing for what? I ain't apologizing for shit. And it was like, yo, man, you gotta apologize. He was like, nah, I ain't apologizing for nothing. So anyway, somebody needs to take the test, but he's the only one claiming. He was like, I love my daughter. I want to be in her life or whatever, blah, in the third. He wants to be a good father. We know he does take care of his children, allegedly, from the other franchise show, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood or whatever. So we'll see what happens. Fetty Wap don't want to sign the birth certificate. Fetty Wap don't want to do the DNA test. And then having Solo Lucci going around saying that it's his baby, it helps Fetty Wap out without, stepping up to the plate, actually giving the DNA test. Just basically can brush it off his shoulders. But he does show up when the baby was born. He did show up for the surgery or whatever. Alexis Guy's daughter did have brain surgery. She had like about 4 brain surgeries or something like that, surgery on the brain or whatever. And she has fluid that develops on the brain where, like, damn, like, it's a sad situation, because the baby was born early and premature too as well. And it has that, that's just sad. Like, especially not being wealthy, it costs a lot of money. And so we have that situation. She said if Fetty Wap doesn't step up and take a DNA test, she gonna take him to court because she didn't want to put him on that papers. She's even being respectful about the bullshit, not putting him on them papers. And she's also like showing a different light with Maggie, not trying to be like she's instigating or trying to fight over a song or be shady towards Maggie. Invite Maggie to the studio section that she was gonna have with Mano. So Alexis Guy is to me, she's developing more respect on this franchise. Like, she looks a lot better, and she looks like she's maturing a lot too as well. But so we'll see what happens with this situation. We got Papoose video shoot. He got his sneakers going on. He's trying to get everything done. He got the baby coming on. Like, you know, the baby's already been born, so thank God everything is healthy. The golden child, and he's having his video shoot. He has all the men come through and bring their kids too as well, and have their kids a part of the video, showing family love. Black men supporting their children, taking care of their children, showing familyness. You know, and Papoose, you know, the song that he was doing with Remy, and you know, she's sitting in the chair and the lady singing. It sound good. And I always liked Papoose from back in the day with his battle rap, and I always wanted him to go to the top because I be watching battle rap. I still do watch battle rap. I just don't talk about it online, but I'm gonna start. So I just think it was cool. And then, you know, Papoose is trying to get Joe married. He's glad Juelz is getting married. Everybody's saying that, you know, even you know, Papoose is saying like, oh no, Juelz is not doing it because he's going to jail. Yes, he is. And no other reason why. Why didn't he do it last week, the week before, the week before, the week before, the year before, the year before? All of a sudden, now I'm facing time. That's why he's getting married, so Kimbella won't leave him, straight up and down, because he's going to be sitting down for a while. And, you know, Papoose was like, yo, listen, you better do your thing. You better hurry up, because, you know, Papoose was asking, you know, Juelz, what's going on? Like, when you going to get married? Because we can get married before or after. He was like, well, you better hurry up, because one day Remy went to court and they just snatched her up. So we had to do our vows over the phone, and then on top of that, we had to consummate and do the ceremony when she got out or whatever. So you don't know when they're gonna snatch her up, so you better hurry up and plan it and do it ASAP and immediately. Everybody just looking, and they're telling Mano like he needs to settle down. Mano's like, I'm a meltdown. Mano's still out here tricking. Mano, you better stop it. You got a beautiful girl with Maggie. And she's a down ass chick, and she's been through a lot, and she's strong and she's smart. She started that business and it's thriving and everything. Come on. And she can sing. Come on. And she's beautiful, and she's sweet and humble, and she takes care of her family. That's number one. A woman that does some shit like that, that's a woman you want to keep forever, ever. Forever, ever. Joe doesn't know what he wants to do, but we already know that Joe's going to propose to Sin, and they're going to get married. So, you know, Papoose is like, you know, she put the baby, you know, she had the baby. That's far enough. So, you know, I mean, like, it's time to, you know, man up, and he's really trying to get these guys married, because he said you won't see a woman's full potential, and you won't see your full potential with a woman until you get married. So Papoose is happy. Papoose is a good man. Remy done lucked up and got her a good one. I mean, a good one. Like, straight up and down. A good one. Let me tell you, Papoose is marriage material. Everything. I remember when people was talking shit about Remy, he was trying to fight. He was running up on dudes. We remember we had all them videotapes that used to pop up of that be on the Beef DVD. Papoose approaches, you know, Fat Joe and his peoples. So that's all good. And so then now the guys are inviting themselves on a trip. So Joe Budden invited, you know, Joe Budden's invited, you know, Mano. So everybody's going to the trip. It is what it is. They're all going to Costa Rica. They're going to chill and have a good time. Then we have Juelz and, you know, Yandy sit down. And basically Juelz was like, yo, you didn't even congratulate me after you heard about me proposing to Kim and whatever. She was like, well, the air's not clear. There's so much going on, you know, but you know what? Congratulations. I'm doing it in person. And he was like, yo, only time I talk to you is like when I text you. And she was like, yo, I'm just done with the bullshit. Every time I turn around, Kimbella is going back and telling people shit back and forth, talking about me as just drama. You ain't got into the middle of it. You didn't try to settle it. You didn't try to make it right. You didn't stop her. You didn't do this. You didn't try to get in the middle to try to calm things down. It just went on for so long. Now it's just so, you know, we can't even look back. And Juelz was like, yo, I thought you guys were going to work it out. You're my sister. She's my wife. She's my girl, or whatever. I thought it was going to come through, but it just seemed like it's getting worse. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react to the situation. I can't tell her what to do. I can't tell her or anything because, you know, you're my sister and she's my wife, and then I get in the middle of it and then we fighting and he's already on a thin leash and he's skating on thin ice. All the cheating and the mess and the drugs and spending the money and all that other shit he's been doing. Now he's about to do time. He can't afford to piss Kimbella off anymore. Especially him being on home confinement, him being at his mother's house for a while and finally getting to switch to his house. So it is what it is with that situation. So they didn't come to no agreement. They didn't work anything out. He's not gonna step in. He's not gonna say nothing. And at this point, Yandy's dumb because she's tired of her talking shit about her. Kimbella feels like she deserves an apology. She should tell the world that, yo, listen, you made me look bad on that time I was going to your birthday party like I was the aggressor and you didn't let me in, like I was coming there to fight or whatever. So it is what it is. But it seems like Kimbella and Yandy gonna go at it. Kimbella is itching for an I don't know if she wants another ass whooping. I don't know if she could fight because the way that Christy whipped her ass. But Yandy's no Christy. But Yandy be going to the gym. She works out. She has a trainer. She does boxing. So I'm pretty sure Yandy got stamina. But, you know, what's her name? Kimbella, she got the steroids and shit and the implants. You know, she might be a beast. She might be like Incredible Hulk under all that surgery. So we'll see what happens with that situation. So everybody's cool. You got Yandy, you have, you know, Sen, you have Juju, you have Kimbella, and you have Joe, you have Mano, and you have Safari, and they are going to Costa Rica and whatever. And so when Yandy sees Kimbella, she is upset. She is pissed. She's not feeling it at all. And then when Yandy sits down there, but before then we got Joe Button and Sen, like they're rekindling their kiddiness, their kindness, their sweetness, their romanticness. And then on top of that, he upgraded their hotel room to a suite. That pool right outside the door. I mean, like, damn, Joe, you making that money. See, because you're making that money, you can afford things like that for your girl, for your wife, for your fiancé. So it is what it is. And so Kimbella, she comes up there in their suite or whatever. She talks to Sen. And Sen was like, how you going to deal with, you know, Yandy? She was like, we can sit at the table and talk to each other. But yeah, you were just talking shit about her, but you don't think it was going to get back to her. But it did get back to her because Maggie sat down and told Yandy what was going on, what was the business. And so it went from there. And Yandy's ready to go and Juju don't know what to do, and it seems like Yandy and Kimbella gonna go at it next episode. And then on top of that, you hear, you know, Papoose was like, nah, you can't put Alexis Guy in that song. So please tell me what you think about the episode. Please leave your comment down below. Let's discuss this. Please like, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peace, my peoples. Peace. I'm out. One love.